Okay, Jeffrey Hauser again. Doing Unavowed, had to set up my headset, so if by some surprise you were watching me live.
Come on, kid, move! I just want to get a bit of target practice in.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I can't shoot the target with KK in front of it. I might hit her.
You know bullets just go through her, right?
Yeah, but it's still weird.
If it doesn't bother her, I don't see why it should bother you.
Why is she so keen to be shot at anyway?
She says it's fun.
Fun.
Kind of
Different
funny,
things are fun when you're dead. So many great bars in Brooklyn and we didn't walk past a single one. I call that a blessing. Anyway, what's up? Oh, KK's just messing with Vicky, that's all. I'd stop her, but it's not like I can make KK do anything. Plus, it's nice to see KK mess with someone else for a change. Sure. I think we made a good call with Stan, although maybe not the right one. I know what addiction's like. Sometimes you're not even aware of the damage you're doing until it's too late. If Stan Bates gets the help he needs, then maybe he'll be okay. Maybe. Either way, what's done is done. If it turns out we made the wrong call, we'll try and make it right. Sure.
So muses exist. I see why Mandana was always... Speaking of Mandana, she's kinda taking a break today. She's in the study, so we're giving her some space. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, Mandana said I could use that target for practice. I was thinking of all the bad guys we've seen so far. I figured I should brush up. Training here would be easier than the ranges I usually go to. Too many cops asking me awkward questions. Of course, they also have fewer ghost kids trying to psych me out. So, 6 of 1. It's a toughie, right? Is Stan guilty of keeping a lethal weapon if the weapon is literally a part of him? I suppose letting him go felt right, but was it actually right? Whatever. We made a call. Whatever happens, happens. Right.
Oh, hi. Reading some old books about the Hunters and the Fire War. Well, I say reading, but I'm really looking at the pictures. The ones of Alden. He really did look like me. No need to go that far. Yeah, she's hanging in there, just as I am. I'm glad we didn't kill Stan. Really, really glad. But leaving him with his power? I just hope he figures it out before someone else dies. Right.
Weird, that turned into a speech. Probably a bug.
Ah, you awaken. Eli told me much of what transpired last night. Your encounter with the creative force sounded harrowing. I wonder what I would have seen there. Perhaps it is for the best, I do not know. I admit that it has been difficult, but I am managing. Hunting this demon helps. Eli told me that it gets easier, but never quite gets better. Perhaps he thought that was reassuring. I was not present, but from Eli's account of Stan Bates, he appeared to speak the truth about but convictions mean little without the action to back them up. I can only hope he proves otherwise. Yes, Eli said he had some
You look kinda tired, Eli. You okay?
I'm fine. Too much fire reading. Takes a lot out of you. Anyway, information about Malcaressa was carefully guarded. Even with fire reading, all I found were fragments. But I did learn a few things.
Yeah. What are we dealing with here? You said yesterday that it had something to do with knowledge?
Yes, quite literally. From the bits I was able to pick up, the name Melcaressa is synonymous with knowledge.
What does that mean? It knows things? What kind of things?
Indeed. It knew just where to strike, and who to strike against. Again and again. Only a creature with immense reserves of knowledge could achieve this.
I don't really know. In the texts I read, nobody ever mentioned being possessed by Melcaressa. They just talked to it.
Talk to it.
Yeah, they'd summon it, then ask it questions. Usually about dark magic or how to defeat an enemy. And they had to pay in blood. Lots of it. People would die every single time. But Melcaressa was always correct every single time. I didn't say that. I said there was no record of it. So maybe you're not the first.
It appears to know more than we do for certain. It has a decisive advantage.
Knowledge is power? My dad used to say that all the time.
A trite phrase, but in this instance, quite true.
You're right. It should have known we were there. Should have known how to avoid us, or stop us.
You really think so? I mean, I've taken a few boxing lessons at the gym, but I wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real ring. Knowing things isn't the same as understanding them.
Truly spoken, this Melcaressa is not all-knowing, nor all-powerful. It is important to remember this.
I only found accounts of people who used Melcaressa for information. Nothing about Melcaressa itself.
I guess when we find it, we can ask it.
Yes, we have a path to follow. We are ready to leave. Yes,
Hey,
We getting...
the hour.
Vicky, KK can see you staring, you know.
Crap. Sorry, kid.
The last mission I chose the other two characters.
Vicky, you're still doing it.
Well,
This time I'll choose these two.
this neighborhood is so darn clean.
The streets here are well maintained. This is true.
I mean, yeah. Well, the ferry's nearby, isn't it? Everyone from Staten Island passes through here eventually. Not like I have any other reason to come. The crooks here aren't exactly the kind we cops can touch. Yeah.
Yes. You call this wall street. I recall when this street was literally a wall. Although at the time it was called a fortification. A rotting, wooden, ramshackle thing. It kept out the odd wild animal, but it did little to prevent that tribe of imps from bursting through. I spent weeks chasing them down. I never did find them all. I assume their descendants live here still. Yes.
Sorry,
They sit in their tower, believing they are giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail. So they walk like giants in the clouds, looking down on us with disgust. No, all right? Society is being consumed by a terminal poison. We've been robbed and nobody sees it. So no, sir, I am not all right. I am in great pain, as we all are. Screaming into the abyss in the hope that... Can you hear?
Of course we can. Deaf grandmother's 5 blocks away can hear you.
You hear with your ear. You are asleep. Please. Yes, because I am the only one awake. Please wake up. Please. Report it to who?
It's been known to... Well... Actually, you're better off just...
The police can do nothing. They are asleep. They don't see.
He's touched, all right.
The only void is the dark emptiness inside the Grant City Trust. They are the cancerous tumor, poisoning society, but nobody sees it. Yes, it has. Taken by us, for the benefit of them, the giants on high. Pity the few who are chosen. They know not why. I know. No, this is... They believe they are giants. Looking down, but they are the losers. They are a cancer on society.
You hate bankers, we get...
I mean, precise... In the clouds, looking down at us from the clouds, but they are the loser.
Huh, another ghost. Jesus, listen to me talking about seeing ghosts like it's no big deal.
Everyone dies, Detective.
I know that. Thank you very much. I didn't need the reminder.
This portrait is in a place of honor.
He's just another wall.
Hey, folks.
Wait, are you Robbie Siegel?
Yeah? Do I know you?
You know my dad. You guys used to go boating.
No friggin' way. Rick Santina's kid? Vicky?
Yep. Hi.
Don't you Santinas melt if you leave Staten Island? What are you doing here?
Long story, but my friend's got a couple of questions for you. He's on the level, I swear.
I'll do my best. What's on your mind? Know him? I was the best man at his wedding. Ah, damn it, I missed the last anniversary barbecue, didn't I?
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Don't worry about it.
Next year, I promise. It isn't late in Beijing, or in Australia. Global world of finance. Someone is always working. Sure, just show me your ID. I shouldn't, but...
Ignore him. He's so...
And you talk just like your old man. Don't ever stop. Sorry, I'm just messing with you guys. The late shift gets boring. What can I say? See you around. Whoa, sorry, you got...
They sit in their tower, believing they are...
I won't let one mistake destroy everything I've built. I won't. Too many depend on us. There's too much at stake. I know this, but I can't. The trust must survive. If we go down, it would be catastrophic. You told me you could make all this. You are asking me to extend you a... Listen, mister, it is not my nature to trust anyone, least of all. And yet, I think you're the man. Whatever it is you need to do it with my blessing. Let's go to my office and discuss.
Jason? Like Jason Grant? The dead guy on the lobby painting?
We can assume nothing, but
Is everything all right? Should I call an ambulance?
there is no need. We are equipped to handle this.
See? Totally fine.
Well, you just be careful around here. Well,
Well, that was awkward.
Yes? Yes.
Yeah? Yeah. You know, Mandana, most cops take a break when they're grieving. Just saying.
I have done my grieving. I will be fine.
I hear you, but the cops make it a rule, not a suggestion, and there's a reason for that. You'll do nobody any favors if you're distracted.
I am not distracted. I have never been more focused.
Right? Fine. Forget I said anything.
Apartment 4E.
yeah. Who is it? You did? You know where he is? Then just stop by.
They sit in their tower, believing they are giants. He was crushed.
Crushed.
Crushed by the tower edifice of evil that he created. The future was taken because of him. It is as they say, what goes around...
You are lying.
Do not... My name is Hugh Kravitz, and I speak...
I have been asking myself the same.
Really? I thought you were the human
It is not that his words ring false, but I sense no. He is telling the truth.
You are aware... Then seek the truth. Please.
I will.
Maybe he's a lawyer.
No. His words are twisted. They approach the truth from behind, never directly. Why not speak plainly, Hugh? It is not a.
I can only speak as plainly as I am allowed.
Allowed. Do you mean to say that you're under some kind of compulsion?
No.
A lie. Thank you, Hugh. Whatever has transpired here, we will uncover it.
I stand in the shadow of the greatest evil of all, the Grant City Trust.
The banking firm? They did this to you.
The Grant City Trust has done many things to many people. What's one more? In the clouds. But they are the losers. Thank you.
Hey, folks.
Hey, Robbie, didn't you used to work the desk at Bellevue?
For a bit, yeah. Hated it. Well, this place is better. They're just as crazy, but... not really. I mean, he walked past the desk every day. He'd say, I guess we never will. Had a heart attack just outside the door. Was waiting for his car service when, poof, out like a light. The guy was fit, too. Well...
But it was still not.
You work in a case, Santina? I'll save you time. Totally natural. I don't care how in shape you are. If you can't... Well, like I said, I saw him every day. We didn't talk much, but he was always laughing and joking with people. But towards the end, he was always alone. He never laughed. He never smiled. He looked, well, stressed. Maybe it's the economy. You keep hearing it's bouncing back, but maybe he knew something we plebs didn't. Well, he named this bank after himself. I honestly don't know much. Nice enough guy, but I have
Your apology is appreciated, because I know you are lying.
Huh?
Please, it is...
Just tell her the truth, Robbie.
Look, you seem like decent people, and it's not like you can't look this up online anyway. Hugh Kravitz used to be a vice president of this bank. Vicky, I could always trust your dad. Can I trust you too?
Don't worry. Your lips, God's ears, etc.
Okay. Hugh caused a big scene here. Everyone's trying to keep it quiet. He was a real up-and-comer type. He was just promoted to vice president. Then he went a bit nuts.
Nuts?
Yeah, he snapped. He took a bunch of documents, set them on fire, and threw them into the cubicle pen.
Jesus.
I told you, nuts. He nearly burned the whole place down. So he's fired on the spot. The next day, he's out there, carrying that sign and screaming his head off. That would be Roy Fellows. I don't know much about him.
Why is that?
Because I never see the guy. If he ever comes and goes, it's never when I'm on shift. No, but the lights are still on, and I still get paid. No, but see you around. Whoa!
So I have fire to read, and a ghost to talk to.
They
Can I go
sit
back
in their
and switch
tower,
my party?
believing they are giants. He rests at the top of the towering edifice. All answer to him. He answers to nobody. Fellows is untouchable. That changes nothing. I have witnessed the corruption firsthand. The poison, the festering malignancy, the...
Please continue.
nothing.
You are lying again, Hugh.
If I speak lies, it is because...
Then perhaps you should write it down.
That also must burn. It has no choice. A fire was set. By who, I cannot say.
He speaks the truth. He literally... Hugh, you said truth written down must be burnt. Did you burn a confession in your office?
I did not write down
A blatant lie. Good.
Please, you must see, I didn't steal anyone. Nobody was stolen.
No body. An interesting choice of words.
He's saying he kidnapped someone.
No adults were taken.
Shit. You mean a kid? You took a kid.
No, Mr. Fellows did not force me to steal a baby boy. That boy was not named Elijah Cook. The boy did not belong to my closest friend and co-worker, who I can't look in the eye anymore, and God help me!
What the hell happened to him?
Hugh tried to get around his compulsion. It appears to have fought back.
We can't just leave him here. I'm calling an ambulance.
I agree. I only hope his mind will be intact. We have done all we can for him. We need... Detective Santina, I cannot help but notice your fingers. They twitch.
Twitch?
Yes, toward your firearm. Are you on edge?
Of course I'm on edge. Keeps me sharp. Lowers reaction time. Sometimes that extra second or two makes all the difference.
So it is by design. Interesting.
What can I say? I like not getting killed.
What? You... The Grant City Trust. I knew it. I just knew it. You better come up. You're the one who collapsed on the street earlier, weren't you? I honestly don't care. You said you have information. It's been 3 months, but you're not really the police. It doesn't matter either way.
My name is Madonna. This is Vicky Santina.
Everyone thinks I made it up. They think I'm crazy, but I know what I saw. I know what happened.
Could you tell us what happened, ma'am? I can't promise miracles, but I promise we'll believe you.
He disappeared right in front of my eyes. I took him out in the stroller. We go running in the morning. He just vanished. I mean that literally. I saw him smile. I heard him laugh. He always laughed when the sun hit his eyes. Then he just melted into nothing. I thought I was having a breakdown. I thought I left him in his crib or something. But I looked everywhere. He was just gone. The police don't believe me. They think I was negligent, that I left him alone, that I'm a bad mother. But I'm not. I saw what I saw. He disappeared. I don't care if you believe me. You said the Grant City Trust was involved.
Yes, Hugh Kravitz was compelled to kidnap your son by his boss at the Grant City Trust.
Hugh and the Grants. I never liked that place. I never liked this city. We should have just stayed down in Florida.
Can we ask you a few questions?
Sure. He was friends with my husband. They're co-workers. Or rather, they were co-workers. Hugh got promoted a few months ago. We had him over to celebrate. It was... Jesus. It was the night before Elijah disappeared. I never noticed that connection before. Why would I? But how? Why?
We don't know. I'm sorry.
What about Hugh? He's always outside the bank. Did you ask him?
He's in the hospital right now. It's complicated.
Of course. I don't know. He would never talk to me. He wouldn't look me in the eye. I guess now I know why. Didn't he, I don't know much about... Like I said, I took him outside. I didn't imagine it. I know what I saw. Travis... He went to a hotel, I think. Yes, he did. He says he can't look at me. He can't talk to me. He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm the one who lost Elijah. Maybe I can't blame him. I don't know. Yeah. Cedar Key. Born and raised. Same as my husband, Travis. He applied to the Grant City Trust on a whim. Didn't expect to actually get hired. And now, here we are. If you think it will help.
I'm gonna write that down. Assume a password later.
Jesus, Griff the PI bear. Me and my 2 brothers all had one growing up. If you're a kid in a cop family, you're practically issued one in the womb. Ugh, look at that stuff.
Magic was used here. It occasionally leaves behind a residue like this.
Magic that could say, disappear a baby?
It is the... Whomever did this was careful and clever. They used a veil. Otherwise, Winnie Cook would have seen this.
Instead, everyone thinks she's crazy. Yeah.
What was the name of the bear, Griff?
Jesus. Griff the P.I. Me and my two...
Who's Mr. Spooky Face?
Those names, Julie, Gloria, they are familiar. Why?
You're asking me?
No, I am asking myself and pondering coincidence.
What are you talking about?
It is unimportant.
What you got there, some kind of passport? Let's have a look. Not for nothing, but doesn't that kind of look like...
Eli? Yes.
Ah. Well, shit.
But I am still not sure. We need to talk to Mrs. Cook. I have a question. I have one question for you.
Sure.
Your son's name, Elijah. Was he named after anyone?
Is it important?
It might be.
I think that was Travis's idea. Yeah, his grandfather. What's his grandfather's name?
His grandfather was named Elijah?
Well, Eli. But that's short for Elijah, isn't it?
This is true.
He died long ago. Travis didn't know him, but his mother told us stories. He sounded like a good man.
He is.
Sorry?
We will look for your son. I promise you this. I will not stop searching until he is found. We should leave. Immediately.
I gotta admit, Eli looks pretty good for a great-grandfather.
This is no jesting matter. It is imperative that we find the boy.
It's a missing kid. Of course we're gonna try and find him.
I made a promise. It must be kept. I owe him that much. Not now.
Mandana looks a bit occupied.
Hi.
Eli, you're here.
Nothing gets by you, does it?
You know.
Yes, I know. I heard about the missing kid. I looked him up. Not exactly a lot of dots to connect.
Eli, I know what you must be feeling.
No, you don't.
Eli, please. We...
Hey, Earth to Beckett.
I want to burn it. What could stop me? Me? Oh. I wasn't going to do it. Don't worry. But I want to.
Eli?
You promised, Madonna. You went collage. You said if I faked my death, if I cut off all contact with my family, they'd be safe.
Safe from Alden's hunters, yes. This is something else.
Yeah, it's something else, all right. And they're gonna be sorry.
Of that I have no doubt.
Listen, I'm coming with you on this. This is family, and you don't get between me and family.
I pity anyone who... So, shall I go back to headquarters?
Sure. You guys give him.
Huh? Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, could you maybe... Huh? Why are you showing that? Oh. Thank you for finding...
Yeah, what?
I lost my...
Sure will.
Travis... Is...
This passport picture?
Yeah.
Dude, you've lost a lot of weight.
Oh, the typo... That's still a thing, right?
You're asking the wrong guy, believe me. Anyway, let's look you up. Travis Cook, here we go. Oh, looks like you have access to the 14th floor. I can issue you a temporary ID good for 24 hours. Drop HR a line and they'll replace the one you lost.
Oh, I'll be sure to do that.
As long as they're with you, here's your card, and I'll open the elevator for you.
Thank you.
It's my job, man.
Oh, the lying. Sorry, Madonna. Did it hurt?
I will manage. You are not the most skilled of liars, Eli.
The guard believed me. That's all that matters.
You still owe me a favor, Mr. Kravitz.
Mr. Fellows, I can't. He's my friend, and it's a child, just a baby.
That is precisely the point, Mr. Kravitz. Tell me honestly, Mr. Kravitz, did you really believe you were promoted due to your work performance?
I wasn't?
No, Mr. Kravitz. You have a close relationship with the Cook family, one that I chose to exploit. Tonight, Mr. Kravitz, when you celebrate your promotion with the Cooks, place the charm around the baby's neck, Mr. Kravitz. When the sun rises, the child will be mine.
I told you I won't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
This is Mel Carissa, a close associate. You, Mr. Kravitz, you owe me a favor, and that means...
Owing a favor? Does that mean what I think it means?
Only one race of being trades in favors.
Yeah, the Fae. Has Travis been living in here? I know that book. It's the premier guide on S-Corp tax code. Or at least it was. It's about 2 decades out of date. Huh? Sorry. So quiet. I imagine this place must be bustling during the day.
Fortunate for us, it is night.
I have no idea what this means, or if it even relates to this.
I fail to see. I do not see how that would be useful.
Huh?
Yes. This list we found on Travis's desk. Yes. I fail to see the...
Maybe...
Fellows did it. He saved the firm. The world's markets have restabilized. Money appeared where it wasn't before. Nobody's going to jail. And now he says I owe him some favors. He wants a seat on the board, a partnership share. I did some digging, you know. I know who you really are. You're that police officer. The one who shot up that nightclub on Staten Island. Don't worry. I won't turn you in. I know I wouldn't live 5 minutes if I... But I have to know. Why are you doing this? What do you get out of it? I am not entirely sure about that. I should be happy. I should be... So why do I feel like my problems are only...
Jason Grant owed several favors to a member of the fake horde.
The CEO of a major international banking firm? That's bad. At least Jason Grant is dead now. No more favors from him. Small mercies, I guess.
Perhaps.
I'm not sure.
I failed.
Guessing here, I'm looking at my phone to figure out what the numbers would be hard for legs. L-E-G-S. Okay, do there, right?
Huh?
Yes. This list we found on Travis. Yes. That.
Hey, folk. Nope, like I said, but the lights are still on. A kidnapped baby, but sorry.
He is telling the truth.
See you around.
Yes. Yes. We should.
I'm sorry about Kalash. For what it's worth, I miss him too.
He died as he lived, defending this city.
Come on, he was your father.
I fail to see that. I failed to.
What are you? Maybe.
Perhaps.
Um.
That will not.
Huh?
Maybe it's those letters in a different order? So I tried 5, 3, 4, 7. Let's do 5, 3, 7, 4.
Yes. Yes. I failed.
I'm not sure what you're trying. I don't. Maybe.
I do not. I.
Okay, I'll try all the combinations. I did all the 5s. first. Wait, legs. Upside down, that would be. S is a 5, right? Or could S be an 8? Focused on his legs. Okay, so translating legs into letters you plug into on a phone has no effect on this.
Huh?
Yes. This list we found on track. Yeah.
Hey, it's you.
Speaking to the bestow.
Huh? Um.
We should.
Hey, no, but it's your.
What are you trying?
I do. Yes. Yeah.
Huh?
Perhaps.
don't.
I've...
I...
Yes. Yes.
I am at a complete loss.
Hey, folks. No, but the light. See you around.
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody has two legs?
I failed.
Oh. Does the... Could S be the snake? Is this like an order? What would be man? Old man, dog, snake? No, that makes no sense. Yeah, well, I'm stuck. I'm going to stop. Was really enjoying this game. I don't know where else I could go or what else I can click on. I don't know if it's because I walked in with the wrong characters. I would expect them, everything to be like I have. I just don't know.
That will...
I'm not...
I do not... That... Perhaps...
I don't...
Perhaps...
I'm not sure what you're... What are you trying...
Yes. Yeah.
Not what I meant to do.
Huh?
Eli, I must apologize to you.
Huh? What for?
My father's passing. I am having difficulty processing it.
You don't need to apologize for that.
No, that is not it. Half a century ago, your daughters also lost their father. It was necessary, but I did not show much sympathy. I know better now. I am sorry, Eli. More than I can possibly say.
It was what it was. I never blamed you for that.
We should.
Okay, yeah, really. I'm done for the night.